still has this feeling of the remnant, like the last faithful, like it's still like all the nonsense that's all the forks, all everything that's like washed through, and there's still people trucking along, right? And holding true to the original vision. And there's, I mean, ideological purism is not something you can take to the market, but it needs to be. There is something about it as an underpinning behind everything you do, because otherwise you end up becoming like XRP or something. It just goes off the rails. And um, I definitely appreciate the recent, I would say, evolutionary ideas of let's not just wait for people to like wake up and realize that this is everyone should be using this. It's like no one's ever going to do that. Let's be honest. But like you have to evolve to meet consumer demand. And that's like the biggest thing is like, as I mentioned with the free market, like obviously you can see key utility in a censorship resistant means of payment backed by sound money. That's obviously you're not going to want to give that up. And at the same time, you got to figure out how to get in get satisfy consumers' actual demands, real consumers, like, and not conceptual consumers, not the mythical customer, like the real ones. Like, what do they actually want? Why are people buying all these coins? What do they want them for? What do they want to do with them? What would people really love to do? Like, what is it that Noise Cash does that Twitter doesn't, that people really want, for example, and like focus in on those kinds of things. And I don't know if this is still, I haven't really heard a lot, but like take it from like the BSV people, or they're not going to agree with you. That's what I'm saying. But look at the BFC community and realize no one cares what the real Bitcoin is. That doesn't exist. It's just what like it's a arbitrary thing that people come up with as like a value. And the BSV people have really focused hard on that, and I don't think that's really worked out for them super well. And I think the market's not really showing that it has, but whatever. Uh, People care about what, when you say is the real Bitcoin, find what that actually means and focus on that. Like what is the real Bitcoin? Like what does that entail? And focus on that rather than I guess the religious rite, as it were, of just repeating is the real Bitcoin forever and ever. You want to make sure to get the underpinning of why do you care about that to begin with. And see what else. I don't know. I mean, keep innovating. Uh, keep. I would say the biggest thing that communities in crypto, the old school ones, have done poorly is, historically, I would say, historically done poorly is find a way to realistically collaborate and coexist with other projects. The problem is you have people that are either doing like the Litecoin thing, which is like, hey, me too, please. And like, okay, well, no one cares. Like, you don't need to exist. Like, it's okay to be like, we're the best X and we're not taking second place. But that doesn't mean, so you could do that at the same time as you can cooperate with other things.